Okay, so this records for 20 minutes, so I'm going to try just like talking and fixing and just going and going and going and see how that works. My notes. I got notes this time. Brilliant I am. Accent's terrible. Hi everybody. Today is Friday, December 14th, and life is good. All is well with the world. Earlier in the week, we had to do that survey. This is mostly for Jean-Luc, because all of you had to take the survey too. We had to take that survey where you sort of write down. We had to take the survey where you write down, you know, how many drugs you do, how often you do them, how often you just like sleep with everybody, you know, all that stuff. And you know, it's pretty straightforward. For most of you, just go around marking no, 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 no. I've never done any of these things, so on and so forth, or at least I did. And then there was one question though that sort of threw me for a loop, which was how many hours a day do you spend playing games on a computer or other non-school related activities on a computer? And I think I lied, because I think I said 2 to 4 hours, which isn't true. I spend too much time on the computer. It's a life, kind of, sort of. Yes. On Wednesday, while Hannah was wearing Mardi Gras masks, I went to this teen writers thing, the library, that I had a friend who's like, you've got to come to this for a while. And my brother's gone a few times. So I went to that, even though I'm not really writing anything right now. And I sort of went because it looked like fun. And it was. Words. It was really interesting to be talking to people who sort of read a lot of books. I guess even though you all read books, we don't talk about books very much. So this will spur conversation, perhaps. Because when I was there, I mentioned that I'd been reading David Levithan recently. I don't know if you know David Levithan. He wrote Will Grayson. He co-wrote Will Grayson, Will Grayson with John Green. So you've probably heard of him at least there. He also co-wrote Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, which I haven't read, but there was a film, so people have heard of that. I've read a few of his books now, some of his shorter books, and I really, really like his writing style a lot. He sort of writes moments very well. And while I was there, I mentioned this to the lady running the class, and she said, well, he's got a new book. It's just in. And she literally like reached behind her, to the shelf right behind her. I think I knocked something over. This is a reindeer made of fake wreath material. I don't understand it at all. Just part of our Santa display, which also features, look at this. I think this is the cutest thing in the world, but someone told me it was terrifying, so. Right? I thought so. So she literally reached behind her and grabbed the new David Levithan book, which is called Every Day. Every Day. It's about this person. I was going to say boy, but it's not. I guess he's not a boy. He's a being who wakes up every day in the body of a different individual in America, I guess, and quickly has to figure out their life and acclimate himself to it and live as them. But he falls in love with someone who, at least so far it would seem, isn't like him, is like a normal human being living a normal human being life. And I think the struggle in the book is going to be that he has to like reconnect with it. It's really interesting so far, and I like it a lot, even though it's supposed to be reading On the Beach for English, which is less interesting, decidedly, because On the Beach is about the end of the world as we know it. There's been like a nuclear fallout or something, and like the northern hemisphere of the globe is everyone's dead. There's no one left. There's a lot of and the radiation is slowly spreading to Australia, where the main characters live. But other than that, there's really no conflict. The main characters sort of took on a post in a submarine, and it's just a lot of backstory right now. Like this actual story of like this apocalypse happening isn't the story, in a weird way. Maybe it'll become brilliant. I'm not sure. So, I was going to do a bit of a show and tell myself, because you're all talking about show and tells. So I thought I'd give you a look at my Christmas tree, which is right over there. And I would let you see my favourite ornaments. Okay, so here's the tree. This is the tree. And this is my setup. I was actually sitting right here at the piano with the Santa Claus and the sleigh and the Totoro. And I was using this music stand to hold my camera because it works. I have a tripod somewhere. I'm going to find it at some point. This is my living room. I think most of you have seen it. And I've literally made almost every single vlog in this room. One right there, one over there, and one right here. And except for the one that was out in the office. So this is an ornament of me being cute. It's from my kindergarten days, but I'm really amused by it because I realized that it's literally made of a paper plate, glitter glue, and macaroni. Like it's the stereotypical kindergarten project, and it amuses me. And I was cute once. Buckingham Palace Guard. No one in my family knows who this guy is supposed to be, but he's like one of my favorites from when I was young. He's some sort of glittery pirate thing. I really like these, where it's like a house and you stick the bulb in, and it looks really cool. We have a few of them. They're all really neat looking. We have a Jewish star on our Christmas tree, because irony. Cool triangle thing. Aren't triangles like hipster now? I think this is pre-hipster, but it's a triangle thing. See, this is what happens when you film sequentially. I don't know if I have the same angle or the same zoom level. I try to get it close. Hoping it looks good. Or that you don't remember. So I'm reading every day now, and on the beach as well. And then after I finish every day, I'm going to go back to John Green books, because I haven't read all of them yet, and I feel that I probably should. There's a girl in my CAD class, Abby, who's lending me An Abundance of Catherines next, so I'll be reading that soon. But I guess to start conversation, what are all you guys reading? Or what are you going to be reading soon? Or what have you liked recently? Or literature in general? Tell me your thoughts about it. I will see you next Friday. Or Monday. Or I'll see you soon. Bye.